Now on BBC One Wales, in a change to some published schedules, with the latest developments, a coronavirus update from Wales Today.
Good afternoon and welcome to our live coverage of the Welsh Government's coronavirus briefing. In a moment, we'll be hearing from the Economy Minister, Ken Skate. But first, let's get a word with our political editor, Felicity Evans. And Fliss, we actually haven't seen that much of Ken Skate, have we? But inevitably, I suppose the questions will be around these local lockdowns.
Yes, I think that's right, Nick, isn't it? Because by 6 o'clock tonight, half of Wales' 22 local authorities will be under special restrictions. And I think what we can expect from Ken Skate as Economy Minister is talking about what sort of help he might be able to give to businesses in these areas that might be adversely affected by the stricter measures. And of course, when you think about it, it comes off the back of the statement made by the Chancellor, Rishi Sunak, last week, talking about how he was proposing to go on supporting jobs with the furlough, the wage subsidy scheme that the Treasury was implementing, coming to an end. Now, obviously, at its height, the furlough scheme supported 1 in 3 Welsh jobs. It really propped up the Welsh economy at that time. The job support scheme that the Chancellor announced last week is a lot less generous and, you know, a lot of analysts say is unlikely to stop major redundancies. But nonetheless, the Chancellor felt that he had to come in with some other tranche of support, given that further measures, further restrictions are being brought in because of the spike in COVID cases. And I think Ken Skate is going to want to do a similar thing today.
Yes, and I suppose to a degree he probably wanted to wait to see what Rishi Sunak was going to do before he sets out the economic plan from his end. Well,
that's right, because the Welsh Labour government has been calling for sector-specific support from the UK government, aerospace, for example, hospitality, you know, the particularly hard-hit sectors. Now, the UK government says that it has poured billions into things like aerospace, but there won't be any specific measures.
OK, we'll have to leave it there because Ken Skate is about to start speaking.
I'm really grateful for your time, and I'd like to briefly set out for you today some of the measures that the Welsh Government is putting in place to help businesses and people through the coming winter months.
To leave it there, our political editor, Felicity Evans there. The BBC News is up next, and I will have the latest from Wales Today just after 1:30. I hope you can join me then. But from me, Fliss, and all of us on the team, have a good afternoon.